Thanks, lads. Willie, you didn't do too bad. Fair play to you.
60 seconds.
Yeah, I have you on timer. No worries. As Kevin said, Father Charlie helped us through good times and bad. And over the years, he has brought plenty of sunshine and laughter into our lives too. I'd just like to mention a few occasions. August 2016, when his lunch receipt went viral. Now we know that Charlie is no stranger to social media when appropriate, but this time, as I said, he went to a restaurant, ordered his lunch, and the waiter recognised him as the parish priest of Westport. So he put a little note at the end of the docket to ask the chef to put extra prawns on the plate for Father Charlie at no extra cost. Now I think that really is an example of Charlie's ability to connect with people of every ages and all faiths. Well done, Charlie. Charlie was always a great man for the flags. Any occasion and was flags hoisted. If we didn't see Charlie, it was Peter or Frank hoisting the flags outside the presbytery and outside Carabellic House. The black and white for Westport United, the black and red for Westport United. The blue and navy for Westport GAA. Even the black and white for Kilmena GAA. Not to forget, of course, the green and red. Any opportunity he got, the green and red went up. And the green and red even made its way to the altar in September 2016. And in his homily that evening, Charlie combined football, faith, song and poetry. It was the eve of the All-Ireland Senior Football Final between Mayo and Dublin. Now the less said about that the better. But keep flying the flags, Charlie. And with two Mayo men in Athenry, hopefully the Mayo flag will get an earring. In In 2017, February 2017, Charlie donned the dark wig and the white suit and enthusiastically sang Joe Dolan's great hit, You're Such a Good Looking Woman, in the Westport United fundraiser Stars in Their Eyes. It kept us all entertained for months. But I think he must have been stage struck at the time. Because the following year, in January 18, he was back on stage again. And this time, in the Westport Town Hall panto, Prince Handsome. And what did he sing? The Green and Red of Mayo. Last June of last year, 2022, as he said himself, he finally made it when his name appeared in his state examination paper. Imagine the delight of our young people when they nervously walked in to do their geography paper in the junior cert, and to see something familiar on the paper. The topic was the plan to protect busy Croagh-Patrick. And it said, the administrator of St. Mary's Church, Westport, Father Charlie McDonnell, has said that some weathering and erosion on the mountain is due to climatic factors. However, he said, most of it is human related and linked to the mountain's increased popularity as a climbing destination. And then a number of questions on the topic was then posed for the students. Well done, Charlie, a man for all seasons. It would be amiss of me not to mention our digital parish during COVID lockdown. We really appreciate all that Father Charlie did to ensure that we had online access to daily Mass and other prayer services. We all know that lockdown was a difficult time for everybody, our priests included. And Father Charlie, with a dedicated committee, ensured that the doors of St. Mary's were open daily, and the importance of this cannot be stressed enough. As one man said to me, he said, coming down Castlecourt Street and coming over the bridge, to see the doors of the church open, it was like an invitation and a sign of great hope. Some people who were cocooning at that time said being able to access the online services helped them to feel that they weren't alone, they weren't on their own. So this was a new ministry in very challenging times. Well done, Charlie, and thank you. Sorry, apologies. Anybody that knows me knows that this is my ringtone. Sorry, give me a minute, please. Hello? Hello? Who? How did you know we were here? I don't believe it. No, not next week. Yeah, afternoon. Okay, all right. Well, thanks for the call. Thanks. I'll tell them you're right. Bye. That wasn't a call from the Vatican. That was a call from the North Pole. Santa was just checking where Charlie would be on Christmas Eve. Because who can forget, year after year, like children of every age, enjoy the phone call from Santa, making sure that children are in bed at a reasonable hour. That and the balloons that he provided at the family mass on Christmas Eve, and the bars of chocolate afterwards, supposed to be for the children, but I think really it was one for everyone in the audience. So Charlie, for these little nuggets, we thank you. Thank you for the fun and the laughter. Thank you. I would now like to call on Suzanne Cousins, our minister from Holy Trinity, to say a few words.